Hello there YouTube, this is Jacob from Team Pyramid. So today I want to show you my Legendary Knight deck. So I quite like this deck, it's quite fun, it's quite quirky, it's not it's not competitive in any shape or form, but it will still duels. I just find it fun because it's playing with like obviously the Legendary Dragons and the Legendary Knights, which I think is really cool. So let's get into this. So we have one Legendary Knight Timaeus, one Legendary Knight Hermus, and one Legendary Knight Critias. So each Legendary Knight has the exact same effect, the exact same original effect. So once per turn, so when they're special summoned, when they're special summoned, you get to target one spell or trap, face-up spell or trap card on the field and banish that target. That's when they're special summoned. And then when this card, and Critias is a knight, Legendary Knight Critias, its effect is when this card is targeted for an attack, you can target one trap card in your graveyard, set that target. It can be activated this turn. So you can set a trap card directly from your graveyard and activate it with Critias. Hermus is a monster effect. However, the monster's effect then turns into this monster's effect, and it's the exact same with target one spell card. This one is target one spell card, and basically play it and add it to your hand. It's pretty cool. So you only want one of each of the Legendary Knights because they're very, very easy to get out, and any more than that and they get cloggy. So I then run 3 Dark Magician. There's not really much to say about Dark Magician. He's in there for the fusion monsters and for the next card. I then run 3 Dark Grepher. So Dark Grepher lets you special summon itself by discarding one level 5 or higher Dark monster. And then you can discard one Dark monster and send one Dark monster from your deck to your grave. So it just builds up the graveyard, however, it's just a special summon that you want. I then run 3 Photon Thrashers, again the special summon just to start out. 3 Curry Bandits. So I'll explain more about Curry Bandit a little bit later on. Obviously, everyone knows this effect that at the end of your turn, you basically flip over the top 5 cards of your deck and then add one spell or trap card to your hand. The rest go to the grave. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I then run 2 Dark Magician Girls. Again, above level 5 for the special summon. Then we go and we've got 2 Spell Strikers. So you banish one spell card from your graveyard and special summon this card from your hand. This card can attack directly, and you take no damage from attacks involving this card. It's a special summon. I like the special summons in this deck. And then just for a little bit of defense, as it is a classic deck, I've got 2 Big Shield Gardeners. So that's it for the main monsters. It's not a very large monster count. It is quite low. Off to the spells. I run 2 Claw of Hermus, 2 Eye of Timaeus, and 3 Fang of Critias. So I run 3 Fang of Critias because, in my personal opinion, he is the most viable, and the fusion monsters you get with him technically are the best, have the best effects, and I think that's 100% what this deck needs. And some of the ones that you get out just cripple your opponents. And the reason why we have Claw of Hermus, we have a few of his, we have two of his fusion monsters in here. However, he is the name for the Legendary Knights because I then finish off running the spells of 3 Legend of Heart. So this card is, if you noticed, I'm running a lot of warrior monsters. The reason for that is because this card is you pay 2,000 life points, tribute 1 warrior monster, banish up to 3 legendary dragons spell cards with different names from your hand and or graveyard, and if you do, special summon that many legendary knight monsters with different names from your hand, deck and graveyard. So that's the reason why I run the Curry Bandits, is because it gets them into the graveyard and gets that into your hand pretty quickly. So you're literally getting all your resources into the graveyard for what you need. Then off to the traps. Like I said, I run mostly for the Critias. So I run 2 Mirror Force, 3 Mirror Force. Didn't realise I didn't sort the cards out properly. I then run 3 Crush Card Virus, 2 Ring of Defense, but technically, 2 Ring of Destructions, and technically 3 because I run the new Loop of Destruction in there as well. It is the best, probably Critias is probably the best and most viable one there is. But that's it for the main deck. It is pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, you are going for the Critias monsters. I find Critias with Mirror Force. The Mirror Force Dragon is crazy. Well, we'll look into that a little bit more in a second. But like I said, it is a 40-card deck. I find it very, very fun to play. And like I said, it does steal some games. But let's look into the extra deck. So we have 1 Rocket Hair Moose Cannon. That card makes it so your opponent, so your monster can attack twice, and it's a Critias card. It's summoned with Claw of Hair Moose and a warrior type monster. Then we have 2 Goddess Bow. So this card can only be summoned with Claw of Hair Moose and a warrior type monster as well. However, it has the same effect where your monster, where your monster can attack twice. However, it negates the first effect activated that turn. So I think that's pretty cool. I then run 2 Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. I then run 3 Dark Paladin. So you're never really getting these off, but they're there in case you need them. I then run 1 Destruction Dragon. Its effect's pretty cool. Obviously, it's summoned with Critias and Ring of Destruction. Once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it, and if that was a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack. So you can destroy any card on the field, which is really good. I don't think you need more than 1 due to the fact it's a targeting effect, and most cards now stop you from targeting, but that's pretty cool. I just like the fact it's a fire, which I love fire monsters. Then 3 of my personal favourites, and I'd say the boss monster of the deck is Mirror Force Dragon. So this card is incredibly broken, and when the new Layer of Destruction deck comes out, I am definitely going to be doing a video with that, and I'm definitely going to be doing my own personal deck, trying to incorporate this card somehow. Due to the fact of this card, if your opponent targets it for an attack or by an effect, you nuke your opponent's field. Just literally destroy everything. And that's not once per turn. It's a 2800 attack, and they'd have to get over it with non-targeting clearance, which I think is really good. And then obviously, because I've got the Crush card in there, and Crush card has been errated, however, Doom Virus Dragon hasn't. So Doom Virus Dragon has the old Crush card effect that when this card is special summoned, you check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their 3rd turn. After the effect is activated, destroy those monsters with 1500 attack or more. It's the original Crush card. So I'm running 3 of them in there because I'm running 3 Crush cards. And that's why I like this deck, is it's got answers for quite a lot of things. And I really, really enjoy playing it. But that's it for this deck profile. If you guys want to test this out, there will be in the actual description a breakdown of the cards as well. Obviously, you guys can just do it to the video. If you guys want to actually tell me cards that you think would be better in the deck as well, or cards that you think that I should take out and add more of, please let me know. If you guys want to see any more pack openings, please let me know which packs you want to see, and I'll get the packs and I'll do the openings. If you guys want to see any decks specifically profiled, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get them deck profiles put up for you. As always, thank you very much for watching YouTube, and if you really like the video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe just to help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much, YouTube, for watching. Have a great evening.